Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. Hope you guys are having a great day today. In today's video, I'm going to try really hard to learn how to play a fucking mage. Because I realized all the characters I gravitate towards, probably other than Falstad, are just auto-attack heroes. I go in, I auto-attack things, I walk away. And I realized that, sometimes your team actually just needs a Kael'thas, and I can't do that for them. And sometimes your team just needs a Gul'dan, and I thought I would practice that, because there's no learning Kael'thas here, as I'm sure you all know really well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves in the Towers of Doom today. The friendly team Nova Kerrigan, Ghoulish Daniel, Lucio, and Nazeebo. The enemy team Murky Ariel, Ghoulish Daniel, Valera, and Tassator. Alright, so at level 1, we're going to go for not corruption, believe it or not. We're going to go for Pursuit of Flame. Hit 40 enemy heroes with Fell Flame. Fell Flame radius is then increased by 10%. Now, I'm not very good at corruption. I'm also not very good at Horrify. I'm not very good at positioning in general. I'm not very good if there's not a warrior on the team that I could stand behind. I'm not very good at this game, but I'm trying. Corruption, the problem I have with it is I never really know where to start. Like, as she's running away, do I get closer? Like, I missed everything there. Obviously, that's bad. But I'm just not really sure how to make it work. So instead of addressing my faults, we're going to go for Q build instead, which should allow me to stay at relatively safe range, right? That's kind of the plan. We want to stay relatively safe here, and then continuously throw my Q over and over and over and over at the enemy team. Now, what this should allow us to do is wave clear extremely effectively. Hopefully. And then just like, there's not much of a cooldown here, right? There's not much upkeep. We just lane clear like crazy and then we can rotate. Now, another flaw that I see in my own gameplay is the fact that I don't play characters that like Zul. Zul often used on Blackheart's Bay these days to just kind of sit in middle and rotate between middle and top and just clear everything out like crazy. Gul'dan can kind of hold that same position. He can clear lanes incredibly effectively and then rotate to another to do the same because he can heal himself, because he has infinite mana, and because, well, as you can see, our clear speed is actually incredibly fast, which I think is pretty cool. Now we're at 7 out of 40 stacks, so that could be a little bit better. I think I just used a little bit too much HP there, so if Valera ganks us on the way up, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. But I should be able to drain some life off of this stuff here, grab that regen globe, and I'm good to go, right? That feels pretty good to go. I don't know why I left bottom. I'm not going to lie, I wasn't looking at the minimap, but we'll just go help our team up top. Speaking of our team, they all abandoned me. Valera should have been able to get a kill there. I feel like that was a prime opportunity. Now there's two options here that I feel like. You can either go for improved life tap. I would do this if you have a healer, and we do. If you didn't have a healer on your team, I would actually recommend, coming from a complete noob of a Gul'dan, I would actually recommend picking up the one where you can continuously drain health, like it completely lowers the cooldown on your W if you kill a minion with it, which can be pretty strong. Which basically means you can walk into a minion lane and you never have anything to worry about. You can continuously just drain life over and over. So it looks like we were able to secure top right, looks like we were able to secure top left, and it now looks like the rest of the team is heading down to bottom. I'm gonna head up, or just hang out up here for a moment, because, well, Murky was staying, mostly. Hey, where's your egg? Is that it? Is that your egg? See, do I corruption that? Like, where do I go here? I can't life drain him until he bubbles. So when do I start doing that? He didn't bubble. He never... I'm leaving. We're still fighting over that, huh? Looks like the enemy team picked it up. I really didn't think it was that big of a deal. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's go ahead and get full mana, and then we can move back to the middle of the map. There was I mentioned in the last video that I was really excited about the new quick match changes, and I still am. You guys haven't killed that part of that joy in my life yet. It's still there. Someone made a observation, and this is completely unrelated to this video, so I do apologize for that. But someone made an observation that our team had a Sonya, and the enemy team didn't have a warrior at all. And that's because they're starting to roll out new classifications. So Sonya is a bruiser. There's a few other bruisers. No! Shit, I saw her that time at least. Then there are characters like Zarya, who are actually sustained characters now. They're not warriors. And then other examples would be like Tassadar. He's not necessarily considered a support. He's a sustained hero. I think along with Abathur as well. So there's some new classifications there. I just wanted to bring that up locally once. That's all. We are going to go for Hunger for Power at level 7. This is just going to increase our ability power, but it's going to reduce the amount of healing that we receive, which, as you can imagine, might be a little bit of a problem, but we'll try to stay really safe and sound throughout the course of this game. As I get ganked by Valier. Yes! Oh, Drain Life is fun. You know, the first character I ever played, well, kind of. So I made like a Tauren Hunter and then like a Tauren Druid when I first started playing World of Warcraft. But the first character I actually spent time with and got to a high level was a Gnome Warlock. And Drain Life was my shit. I loved Drain Life. I played Affliction and I didn't have a fucking clue what I was doing. So I would just kind of put up my dots on stuff and then just drain life like crazy and hope for the best. And man, it was so fun. I'm gonna have trouble getting it. Oh, please no. Please don't corrupt me. Okay. I'm trying to get in here, team. I'm trying really hard. Oh no. Please don't. Oh, fucking... Shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. And I knew that too. Why do I make those stupid decisions only when I play mages? I don't make those stupid decisions only when I'm playing mages. I'm doing a tactic where you try to shift the blame off of yourself onto other things to make yourself feel better. When it was 100% my fault, I should have just gone back and then go join the team. Honestly, I was kind of hoping that Lucio would notice Senpai. But of course he didn't. That's okay. I mean, again, it was my fault. So we have Horrify here. After 0.5 seconds, it's going to deal... I didn't actually know Horrify dealt damage. Basically, it's a fear to an area. I'm really bad at this, too. Really, really bad at Horrify. I do recognize that Reign of Destruction is situational. I think that's how I'm going to word that one. Very situational. Horrify is picked in just about nearly every single match that Ghoulish Daniel partakes in. But I never really got used to it. Kind of has a weird radius, weird range. No! I saw you that time. Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful setup. So, do we Horrify yet? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I never really know when to... Oh, that was the time. It's that delay that gets me every time. See, I actually messed up Kerrigan's combo there. And I didn't even fear the guy properly, so I have to be a little bit closer. It's all just a learning curve. All these mages, they're so weird. They're so foreign to me. I have been getting better at Lunara, though, so if I can get better at Lunara, I feel like I can get better at just about anything. My fear was better than his. Well, we just still have 4 people down here in the bottom lane pushing in. The objective is up in the bottom lane again as well, so that means we're already in position for it. Our quest is coming along quite nicely. I feel like I need to spam the ability a bit more, though. The idea is that we just sit at max range and then throw these out, and then if the enemy team walks up to us, then we just shoot one out, and we just continue to deal free damage like this. Now imagine this on a map like Braxis Holdout, where it's your objective to push back a large number of minions in a lane, on a map like Tomb of the Spider Queen, where it's your objective to kill a large number of minions in the lane. Having this kind of lane clear can be extremely valuable. This is... Oh, I didn't have fear up. I was going to Horrify. That was it. That was the moment. I had it. I was in position. Well, I say I had it. I didn't actually have it, which was the problem. But you get what I'm saying. All right, looks like we're sieging in versus this team pretty hard here. Please let me drain your life. Oh, Kerrigan keeping him in range just a little bit longer. Thank you. Lucio's doing a great job of taking care of me now. I feel like I can life tap whenever I want to. We are going to go for some spell armor here versus this Valera. This will be pretty valuable. A lot of people still think that Valera is mostly an auto attack damage character, but all of her burst comes from her abilities. So by having spell armor up, it's going to reduce the amount of damage, like the impact she can actually have. Also, it looks like we increased finished our quest talent, which increases our range. Come on, this is it. This is the Horrify, right? Hey, I brought him out, everybody. I brought him out. Okay, he's Tassadar. I mean, you knew that already. He could get away, but that's not the point. The Horrify landed and it did a thing. I don't want to leave. Can we stay? Come on, they're almost there. Just push them a little further. Beautiful. All right, this is going really well. Murky's pushing middle right now. I think he's been pushing middle this whole game. Or like while we've been pushing. I don't know if he's been rotating or what, but he's actually not getting a lot of siege done. You could see we actually have more siege damage than Murky, and we've been team fighting for a ton of time. So this is pretty cool. I like this. I like this way more than corruption. I don't like having to like line up this stupid line and hope for the best all the time, and that rhymed. Kind of tilted about it for some reason. Oh, I'm dead, huh? Oh, good, bro shield. Thanks for trying. Thanks for trying, man. You really put in the effort there. I just was caught out real bad. I mean, God, the team's so out of position all the time. Couldn't they see I was there? You gotta save me. I'm important. I just spit everywhere. It's actually disgusting. It's actually disgusting. So the objective is up, but I'm not at this one because my team abandoned me. There's gonna be one guy that doesn't get it, you know? There's gonna be one guy who thinks I'm actually fucking serious, and it's gonna, every time that happens, I lose a little bit more faith in humanity, you know? Just a little. Not a lot. Like a real reasonable amount, I feel like. Alright, so this objective's already gone as well, but we can at least poke at these guys. That may have been a Horrify opportunity there. I just felt like I was still just a tiny little bit out of position. We can get this boss really quick if everybody wants to. I think that could be great. I do have Horrify to keep them off of the point, which of course is pretty strong. This is his real egg here. Oh, Lord. Oh, let's... So, not everybody rotated up. I have to... Oh, I don't have enough mana to Horrify. God, that mana management is so weird. So, I was under the impression we would all go to the boss, but we just kind of split up. I didn't ping it or anything. Probably my fault. Probably my fault. Also, those guys respawn so fast. Jeez. Also, we didn't know Murky's egg was in the bush. Didn't bother to scout that. I think I did know it was in the bush from earlier, too. All right. We need to tone it back a little bit. Tone it back a little bit. We died 3 times. It's 3 too many. It's 3 too many. Now, as opposed to the corruption build where you're just throwing out that purple shit all the time, I have noticed that this one is much more mana intensive. Increases fell flame damage. 8% for 5 seconds when hitting an enemy hero. This can stack up to 5 times. Damn. Well, damn. Oh, that's the one. That was the one. That was a good fear. At least it felt like it. And now I'm gonna just chase these guys down. Oh, that was a good corruption too. Oh my God, I'm doing it. Oh my God, I'm doing it. Then we're gonna turn around, we're gonna kill him. Oh, I just played Gul'dan! I just played it properly and then I interrupted the little fish! Oh, shit, team. Oh, team, we're doing it. He moved his egg. All right. It was because I had that moment of realization that I was fucking up too much. I could just stand on this, right? Like, we good? I like this build. It's fun. I'm not good at it. I think that's part of the reason why it's fun, though. So that's 4 more damage there. We can then rotate and push middle in. I thought middle was a little weaker. Maybe top would have been the better choice. But look at this lane clear. It's gorgeous. push into camp bot. Yeah, we can do that too. Okay. I was just gonna try to get as much siege as possible. I thought that might be a little better for us. Uh-oh. I don't have Horrify. He did. I wanted to Horrify there just to interrupt Gul'dan. I was a little worried that our Lucio was going to take too much damage. I don't actually think it was necessary now that I did it, but that was what the intention was there for. We're going to life drain as this Tassadar is trading into us. It's going to force him back. We might be able to continue to poke into these guys. Why didn't the corruption do anything? Okay, we gotta leave. We gotta leave. Why can't I go the other way through the tunnel? Why is that only a one-way? I don't understand. So even though I'm not going for a corruption build, I definitely gotta get better with my corruption placements. They're really bad. They're really not good. In fact, most of the time I just forget the ability's even there. Like with this setup. And there's no reason for that. There's no mana pool here at all to deal with as long as you're using the ability properly, using your life tap properly. I wonder if at... No, I think... I was going to say maybe we should pick up that life tap talent at 16, but I think the spell power just straight from the Fel Flame is a little bit more valuable. I don't know. This is me just trying it out. If I need to get better at mages. I've been practicing my supports a lot. I'm a lot more comfortable on supports. Ranged assassins as far as like auto attackers, Vala, Raynor, Zu'Jin. I love Zu'Jin. Really good at those. My warriors have always been... Is that a plane? You guys probably didn't even hear that. My warriors have already... I humbly think my warriors have always been pretty top tier. But my mages are lacking right now, and that's what we're trying. That's what we're trying to fix. But that is gonna be it for me today, boys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. The talents we used today, just in case you want to try this on your own: Pursuit of Flame, Improve Life Tap, Hunger for Power, Horrify, Fel Flame, Rampant Hellfire, and then of course at level 20. If I was getting owned all the time at level 20, I would go for Demonic Circle just as a get out of jail free card, but in most cases, you always go for the Haunt. Excuse me. I didn't realize there was like no talent diversity here at all. It's like you're getting owned, so you take that, or you want to deal more damage with your team, so you take that. So gotta remember Corruption's a spell. Gotta remember to life tap a little bit more frequently, and gotta get better at placing those Horrifies. But I'll work on it. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. Let's take it 3, 2, Why are you different? Let's take it 3, 2, 1.